The natural beauty of the Carolinas is a unique and amazing sight, but you may have reached a point in your life when you can't see things like you used to. If you need reading glasses or bifocals to read the newspaper, enjoy a great book, or read the menu at your favorite restaurant, do not fear. There's great news. Dr. Jonathan Christenbury, one of the world's foremost vision correction specialists, is pleased to offer the Restore procedure. This breakthrough treatment can help you escape those readers and bifocals and enjoy life without corrective eyewear.
Colors are so bright. You can go down the highway and you look at the signs on the highway and everything, all the colors are so much brighter. It's just unbelievable.
The colors are more vivid, whites are whiter, blues are bluer. It's great.
I looked up the road and I could see up the road like 1.5 miles and watched the cars crossing the street. And I'm just like, I was totally blown away.
It doesn't matter what the print is. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's small or large or red or black. It doesn't, the colors, everything is extremely clear.
Hi, I'm Sandy Newton. If you've been wearing readers or bifocals with no hope in sight, wait no longer. You can experience great vision with the latest technology and the most experienced surgeon at Christenbury Eye Center. Dr. Jonathan Christenbury, one of the nation's leading refractive surgeons, is excited to offer the Restore procedure, an incredible technological advancement that can provide all distance vision by actually restoring your vision to a more youthful state. The Restore procedure is a major breakthrough in vision correction. It's helped patients all over the world reduce or eliminate their dependence on reading glasses and bifocals. And it can help you experience a whole new world of freedom with all distance vision. What's more, Dr. Christenbury is the nation's most experienced Restore surgeon. You can be confident in Dr. Christenbury's experience and technology to help you break free from your corrective eyewear. We are here with the surgeon himself, Dr. Jonathan Christenbury. Nice to see you.
Good to see you today.
Now, tell me, why is it that some people will need reading glasses even after a lifetime of great vision?
Well, what happens after age 40 is called presbyopia. The lens inside the eye that is responsible for focusing up close becomes inflexible, and you start doing this after age 40, and then eventually that doesn't work, and you have to go to a bifocal or reading glass. And so it's a normal aging process after age 40.
I had the readers. I think the biggest problem with readers is keeping up with them. You know, I have a boat, I have a second home, an office. Everywhere I went, I had to have 2 or 3 pair in a drawer in the car, and it just got to be a hassle of having them all the time and keeping up with them. Plus, I don't think they look very good on me, so I didn't want them.
Sight is a very important thing to people that do any kind of craft, work with their hands. And as a barber, I was having difficulty with my glasses, my contact lenses, and just basically seeing things as they really are. Everything can take a different slant, and sideburns, when one side would be slanted up and the other side would be slanted down, and it was just clumsy. It wasn't really very real.
I'd been wearing reading glasses for a number of years. They were a nuisance. They hard to keep up with, caused me a lot of eye strain. Wearing glasses at work was pretty much a hassle, changing from reading glasses to safety glasses. It's a wonder I didn't trip and fall, hurt myself.
This other procedure is like new eyes. And there's a whole different deal between having a new set of eyes or having lenses to put over your old eyes that are giving you trouble.
Don't live with the hassles of readers and bifocals any longer. You can break free from corrective eyewear with the Restore procedure and North America's most experienced Restore surgeon, Dr. Jonathan Christenbury. Call now for your free consultation, 877-702-2020. That's 877-702-2020.
If you're tired of buying and breaking or losing readers all the time, or scouring the house for your bifocals, then you know the hassles associated with corrective eyewear. With the Restore procedure, you can get out of your reading glasses, your bifocals, even trifocals, and enjoy life again with youthful all-distance vision. What's more, you can have peace of mind knowing that Dr. Christenbury, the nation's most experienced Restore surgeon, is performing your procedure. Let's learn more about the Restore procedure. Dr. Christenbury, how does the restore procedure work?
Well, the restore procedure is actually replacement of your own lens, and that lens has a distance optic for distance vision and a near optic for reading vision. The standard lens implant would only correct the distance vision, but the restore corrects the distance and the near, so no reading glasses or bifocals are needed.
I've worn bifocals for 25 or 30 years, and I knew I was developing cataracts, and I had to have something done.
I was desperate to give up my readers, just desperate. I couldn't see anything. I had to get, this is my life. I had to put my glasses on, see my watch, and my glasses on, see my BlackBerry.
If there was something that I could do where I wouldn't have to depend on glasses at all, well, certainly that'd be a lot better deal.
As a minority owner in the Bobcats, when I decided to have the restore process done, I went to the team physician and asked him, who do we use as our eye physician for the team? And he said, Dr. Christenbury. So he helped me make my decision. I figured if they were good enough for the team, they'd be good enough for me. So that's why I chose Christenbury. My wife had the restore procedure first, and she just loves it. And I talked with some folks at my church that had the restore procedure, and everyone is highly recommended Christenbury Eye Center.
The surgical techniques behind the restore procedure are a breakthrough in the area of minimally invasive surgery. The no needle, no stitch procedure is performed on an outpatient basis with a very short recovery time. Dr. Christenbury, tell us more about this restore procedure.
With the restore procedure, topical anesthetic drops are used, which virtually eliminates any discomfort. A tiny incision is created at the edge of the cornea that allows a small surgical instrument to emulsify and vacuum out the old lens. Then the restore lens is inserted and unfolds in the remaining capsular bag. The incision is so small, it is self-sealing and requires no stitches. This procedure itself is very short, lasting 5 or 10 minutes. You'll only be at our center for a couple hours.
For the folks out there that are listening today, what do they need to know? How do they know whether or not they're a candidate for restore?
Well, Sandy, the first step is just to call for a consultation and a time that I can meet with them and tell them what they're a candidate for and whether they can have the restore procedure to restore their vision.
I knew I could trust him, and I knew if he told me I was a good candidate for the procedure, that I was a good candidate for the procedure.
And we called here, and they just scheduled an appointment, and like I said, we walked in, it was like they'd known you all your life, it just made you feel right at home, and everything was explained to us, and, it was perfect.
It's so exciting to hear the many success stories of patients after their restore procedure at Christenbury Eye Center.
Reading glasses just aggravated me so much since I've had this restore procedure. I'm independent. I've regained my independence.
It's been so good to be able to watch TV and not have to, wear the glasses. I can put makeup on now. I do not have to use the 7 magnifying mirror that I've been using. It's just a wonderful thing. I am so pleased with the procedure.
This is what I used to look like. Now, that makes me look old, and furthermore, it makes me feel old. But this makes me feel young. I have young eyes now.
Since my restore vision, I've got 20/20 vision in both eyes, and I can see my golf ball now. I love playing golf, and now I can truly enjoy it without having to deal with bifocals.
It's just a difference in night and day. He restored my vision, like I say, he healed me.
I have 20/20 vision. I mean, my eyesight really has been restored. It's a good name for the procedure because that's exactly what's happened.
Don't live with the hassles of readers and bifocals any longer. You can break free from corrective eyewear with the restore procedure and North America's most experienced restore surgeon, Dr. Jonathan Christenbury. Call now for your free consultation, 877-702-2020. That's 877-702-2020.
Dr. Christenbury, what can patients expect here at Christenbury Eye Center?
At Christenbury Eye Center, we want to give very personal attention. We have the most advanced diagnostic instrumentation. We want to provide the most comprehensive eye care and the most advanced technology. We want to take care of people from age 18 to 80.
My wife and I went to one of these discount LASIK places, and it was just very impersonal. It was like an assembly line, next, here, next, and my wife and I just felt very bad there, so we left, and we'd heard about the Christenbury, and we came here, and it was totally different. It felt like we were part of the family or something when we walked in.
From the moment that I picked up the telephone to call here. Every person that I spoke with and encountered throughout the whole experience was charming, very professional, kind.
When I first met with Dr. Christenbury, he was very pleasant, very professional, and very knowledgeable. His staff is very professional. We have been up here several times with both my husband and I having the surgery, and everybody has been so polite, so friendly.
I hope that anybody that comes into my business experiences the professionalism that I found at Christenbury Eye Center. From the time you walk in the door through the whole process until you leave after the procedure, everything was done first class and all about the comfort of the patient and making sure it was done right and that you were happy when you left.
Oh, my experience at Christenbury Eye Center has been nothing but great. They're some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. The staff, the nurses, everybody's just taken exceptionally good care of me. I couldn't be happier.
What are your goals here at Christenbury Eye Center, and how do you achieve them?
My goal is really simple. I want to provide the best vision, 20/20 or better, for all our patients with the best technology, whether it's LASIK, laser vision correction, or Restore to get rid of your reading glasses. That's our goal.
Before I came here, I was a little bit worried because it's your eyes, you know. I mean, you can have an arm, but Lord, don't take one of my eyes or, you know, anything.
My eyes are my income, they're my life, and I wasn't going to trust them to just anyone.
Really, the only reason I would even have myself checked for Restore was because it was Christenbury Eye Center. I felt like I could trust Dr. Christenbury with a brand new procedure, and I knew if it was new to the United States, he had probably already done more than anybody else.
His committedness to what he was doing and the faith that he had in believing, and I just, you know, picking up, talking to him, I could tell he was intelligent, knew what he was talking about, not to mention, of course, his reputation. I just felt very much at ease. I felt, you know, here's a guy that really believes what he's doing, and it's a good thing. And I just felt like I could put my confidence. So I went with it. I said, sure, where do I sign?
So why are you waiting? You've just heard from the nation's most experienced Restore surgeon, Dr. Jonathan Christenbury, and a few of the many individuals who are now seeing a whole new world thanks to the Restore procedure. Call Christenbury Eye Center today at 877-702-2020 for your visual consultation. They'll help you set up a payment plan that will fit your budget. Don't hesitate. Great vision is just a phone call away. 877-702-2020. You can learn more online at christenbury.com. Call now.
After the surgery, I was bragging to everybody how good I could see.
Yes, I feel like I'm back in my 20s or maybe early 30s. I can start to relive my childhood. This is neat.
I have 20/20 vision, which is all that I could ever hope for. It's great vision.
Look, it's worth it. Call Dr. Christenbury's office, have the procedure done, and you're going to thank me later because, like I said, it's your eyes, you know, and the older you get, you want to be able to read and, you know, all kinds of stuff.
It's the best value for the results that I've ever invested in my entire life.
If I could describe my experience at Christenbury Eye Center in one word, orchestrated. From the time I walked in the door to the time I left, everything we did from paperwork to the explanation of the procedure to the day of the procedure to the follow-up was just orchestrated. It was so easy to walk in the door, do what you needed to do, and walk out. No waiting, no problems. Everything was perfect.
Don't live with the hassles of readers and bifocals any longer. You can break free from corrective eyewear with the Restore procedure and North America's most experienced Restore surgeon, Dr. Jonathan Christenbury. Call now for your free consultation, 877-702-2020. That's 877-702-2020. Get rid of your reading glasses and bifocals. Call 877-702-2020 to schedule your free Restore consultation with the nation's most experienced Restore surgeon, Dr. Jonathan Christenbury. That's 877-702-2020. Call now.